Hello and welcome to the School of Breath, where we relearn the simple act of breathing. If you're new to this channel, my name is Abhi Duggal and I help you create the life by design. In the last video, we already talked about these bandhas, these energy locks in detail. But in this video, we'll talk about the first lock, the most important one, called Mula Bandha, the root lock. And why is it so important to engage this lock? Well, if you think about everything in your life takes energy, and that is true with your spiritual progress too. Well, the Indian yoga literature says that 99% of our human potential we never use. That also means that there is a sleeping dormant energy in all of us. And that energy, when tapped in, can be used in different areas of our life. So how do we use that energy, and what's the nature of this energy? This energy is called Kundalini energy. It's also called serpent power in English. Why is it called serpent power? Because it resembles a serpent, a snake, coiled 3.5 times and sitting, sleeping. So because it's sleeping, it's packed under our spine in the first chakra. And when the snake wakes up, that's when our energies as a human being potential starts traveling into different dimensions of our existence. And that's the idea behind the Kundalini energy. And I just wanted to give a little warning, because any literature, any text you read about the Kundalini energy, they'll give you a warning that this should not be practiced without a guru or without proper guidance. Why is that? So let's explore this more. When you and I, when we are playing with something so subtle like energy, the subtle aspects of who we are, we have to be prepared. We have to bring our mind and body to prepare for this new energy you're going to generate. And I'll give you an example from my life. This is when I used to live in India. I was around 6 to 8 years, somewhere around that time. And I used to have a friend who had a village, and we used to go visit his village. And there used to be a holy man or guru, whatever you want to call him, who used to be an expert at Kundalini energy. And he was known throughout the village to bring people's energy up just by touching their forehead or touching the crown of their head. And my friend wanted to experience this energy so badly that he would go to this guru again and again, keep bothering him. I saw him going at least 5 times, and every time he got rejected, because the guru would say, no, not right now, come later on, this is not the time, practice this, come later on, come next year, come after 6 months. But this guy, my friend, was so consistent that he kept going to him because he really wanted to experience this energy. So he kept going to the guru, and one day the guru got frustrated and he put his thumb right on his forehead, and a surge of energy just went through him. And I tell you this, for next 6 months, this friend of mine was totally disturbed. He could not sleep properly, he didn't have a proper appetite, and he could not focus on anything properly. I remember seeing him through this stage, and he actually told me after 6 months or a year, when he became more stable, what really happened, what he really experienced. So he described it. It was almost like drinking from a hose. There was a lot of water and he was trying to drink, and he basically felt like he was getting choked. So this could be your experience if you're not ready, if your body and mind are not ready to receive this energy. Because this energy, my dear friends, think about this as a sharp knife. You have to cultivate the presence of your arm. You have to cultivate strength so you can use this knife effectively. Otherwise, you can end up hurting yourself or other people with this knowledge. So that's why I urge you to approach this topic very slowly, understand what this energy is, and start experimenting very slowly, 1% at a time. So now let's talk about what is Mooladhara Bandha and how do we engage this bandha. Again, this bandha needs to be understood, felt on your own so you can master this bandha very slowly. So Mula Bandha works on 3 different levels. The first level is your physical body, and of course you can feel and see those effects of this lock on your physical body. But the more profound effects of this bandha locks are on your mental body and your energy or pranic body. So let's talk about how to engage this bandha. There's a set of muscles right between your anus and your genitals. The idea is to be able to pull those muscles up, and those are specifically called perineum muscles, or in female they're called cervix. So right behind the genitals and right in front of your anus, 1.5 inch. Now it's very difficult as a beginner to engage those muscles because we don't have the isolation techniques to engage those muscles, because our brain doesn't have the enough motor nerves that are trained to pull specifically those muscles and isolate them. So I'll give you an example. Think about your toes. If I take my toe and I want to move just the third toe, specifically the third toe, I can't, because I don't have the isolation mechanism to move just this toe. It ends up moving all the other toes. Try it yourself. In the same way, we don't have specific techniques to just pull the perineum muscles up. When we do this bandha, we end up tightening our sit bones, the pelvis. We end up tightening our genitals, and then you can feel the tightness go all the way towards your toes. Your toes might curl when you do this first, and there's nothing wrong with it. We just have to slowly start mastering this more and more. So in this video, we'll practice this Mula Bandha 3 times, and you'll see in your physical body the effects of this Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha specifically stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system, and it's connected to all the nerves in your parasympathetic nervous system. But in this video, I want you to just be aware, be very aware, conscious of what is happening in your body when you're engaging the bandha and when you're releasing the bandha. Feel the energy which is accumulated here like a river, dam, and then as you release the dam, as you release the lock, feel the energy getting distributed in all the parts of your body where it did not reach before. So let's practice these bandhas together. And here's the instructions. You have to engage with these bandhas, locks, with the breath holds. So either you can breathe in or you can exhale fully and hold the breath out. Both you can do Mula Bandha. If you're a beginner, it's better to do the locks with the breath in, hold the breath in. And if you're advanced, then you can start practicing the Mula Bandha as you exhale fully and hold the breath out for longer and longer time. Today in this video, we'll do 3 sets of bandhas, both with inhales and exhales. So as we inhale, breathe in, hold the breath in, and start pulling the perineum muscles up. Start engaging your sit bones, maybe curling your toes, tightening your legs. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Continue tightening them as you exhale. Exhale, 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 and pull the diaphragm up. Hold the breath out. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now inhale first. And then release the perineum muscles. It's very important to inhale first as you disengage from this bandha, because if you're not inhaling, there's a vacuum you've created and the body can suck air from the bottom holes, which can create a little gas. So always inhale first and then release the lock. So this is our first set. Let's go into the second set. Take a long breath in. Hold. Pull the perineum muscles up. Exhale slowly. Continue pulling the perineum muscles up. Continue. And release. And sit for 30 seconds in meditation and feel this energy flowing into all the different parts of your body. So let's do the third one. Taking a big inhale. Hold. Pull the perineum muscles up, creating a little tension in your body. Continue pulling the perineum muscles up as you slowly start to exhale. And release. Sit for 30 seconds in meditation until you hear the bell sound. Feel the energy flow. So this was our introduction to Mula Bandha. So let's go very slowly, progress every day. But this video is not all. This is just an introduction to these energy lock, Mula Bandha. So in the next videos, coming videos, we'll talk about the subtle aspects of Mula Bandha, and then we're going to go into different energy locks. And we have made an instructional video just for this Mula Bandha, and it's going to be 5 sets. So you don't have to come to this video specifically to know about the instructions. You can go directly to that exercise, Mula Bandha. I hope this video brought a little value into your life. If it did, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with a loved one. Until next time, my name is Abhi Duggal, and I help you create life by design. Namaste and peace.